The Marble Falls Mustangs face an opponent very similar to themselves this week. The Dripping Springs Tigers come to Mustang Stadium featuring a passing attack with a standout wide receiver. That sounds familiar to Todd Dodge. He tells us what the Mustangs will have to do to combat the Tigers.
Starting with them offensively, Kyle Johnson, their quarterback, was the returning statistical leader in the league coming in. I think he threw for close to 1,900 yards as a junior last year. He's an outstanding quarterback. They have some experience at receivers. Number 7, Lane Kelly, is kind of their inside guy. Runs a lot of speed sweeps and the bubbles and things like that. They like to get the ball to him in space. And then of course their big one, number 85, Cole Rogers. Cole's 6'5", 220 pounds, big outside receiver. I think he's the second leading receiver in the district with overall catches next to Garrett. Running back wise, number 35, number 45, Derek McLemore has been steady for them. Big offensive line. So they had a lot of experience coming back on offense, coming back into this year. Defensively, they led by number 31, Marlon O'Neill, one of their linebackers, and number 10, one of their safeties, Chance Callahan, and been impressed with their nose guard, number 28, Drew Peterson. They have been a team kind of like us, been very competitive. Most of district play come up a little bit short. They had a tough one last week against Leander, kind of the equivalent of our, tough one 2 weeks ago, but been very competitive otherwise, and, we are, they have our full attention. We want, with 2 games left in district, we're focused in on this week and going out and getting us a win. I think it's a good matchup for both teams. I think it's a very even matchup. They remind me a little bit of Burnett offensively from earlier in the year. Defensively, they're an odd front, three down front, play a multitude of coverages, and play hard. Coach Schultz and his staff, obviously they were a playoff team last year. They do a great job. Obviously this is our last home game of the year, our last time that our seniors will play here. At Mustang Stadium. I think that's great motivation for them. We want to honor our seniors. Obviously they need to honor their school and their program by going out and playing great, but also honor them by everybody else going out and have a great night. And the other thing is just to keep the integrity of our program. We don't make sure that in the face of the last 2 weeks, we're probably pretty much out of the playoff race right now. But they put 10 games on our schedule, and this happens to be number 9. And I was really pleased yesterday with the work, coming back on a Monday, and really had good work. And just my challenge to our football team is not only have the desire to win, but have the desire to prepare to win, as we go through the course of the week. And look forward to having a great crowd again. Look forward to treating our home crowd to a great performance.
For me, I'm doing it for the seniors. It's their last home game. We're gonna go out here and play our hearts out, and we get a win for the seniors.
Friday's home game is the final one for members of the Marble Falls football team, as well as starlet dancers and the cheerleaders. Pre-game festivities start at 7 p.m. For the ThePicayuneTV, I'm Jared Fields.